Hi, Dorothy Rowe here, coming to you from Cahokia Mounds, Illinois. This is a site of a largest Native American city in the North American continent, which existed like 1,000 years ago or more. And the big mound is just behind me there with like 5 terraces. And this great big tree behind me on the other side is one of the timekeepers of this area. This place is a kind of a time portal area. So coming into it, there is a sense of safety and peace because one has the freedom to move through time. Lots of memories are able to sort of wend their way over the channels or the streams of consciousness that run through this area. It's also a big energy matrix or a sort of an energy center. It's a node for this area of the North American continent. And it's extremely beautiful and peaceful. And I'm here to just ask in the company of everyone watching this video, if there's any work or any healing work we can do on account of the people of this area utilizing the potential of the time portal energy in this area, if there's something we can do. So I'm just going into my divine self to find out what can be done. And what I'm seeing is that there are centuries of illusion, belief systems, which gave rise to limitations in the expression of human potential. And these limitations caused by illusion can be cleared from this position. And it's interesting, what I'm seeing is very interesting. I mentioned a matrix, but the matrix isn't so much, there is an element of it made of light, but there's also a matrix of sound in this area. There's a sound matrix. And within the context of the sound matrix, which makes it possible for this area to possess the particular qualities it has, it's possible for specific sounds to be received and transmitted from this location, which are of cosmic origin. And what's happening is an activation of pure truth coming in to like soft. It reminds me almost like soft clouds or the tenderness of a mother singing a lullaby to a child, like that. There's a softness of the sound which is penetrating through multiple layers of incarnations of humanity in this area to softly, gently wash away the illusion which had forgotten. It was like a forgetting the relationship to love. There had been some kind of closing of the heart area, and so that is the resonation of the sound is moving into the heart area to reawaken and open that aspect of humanity going back multiple generations, many hundreds of years, thousands of years, 1, 2, 3,000 years in this area. And we know that the people who built these mounds were not here 3,000 years ago. I think the earliest mounds date to around 700, is that right? About 700 AD. So we're not looking at just the group who built the mounds. Evidently, if we're going back 3,000 years, we're going back further even than that. And it just evidently there has been a kind of this is like a central area in the North American continent, and it's right by the rivers. So there's been a lot of changing and exchanging of humanity through this area. And in every case, in many cases, the changing and exchanging of humanity was a byproduct of groups coming in and overpowering other groups. And this is really a story of a balance of power that's taking place. The beauty of sound or music, which is the direction or is the source, it's like the source form in which the healing is taking, is a story of harmony. That means the fundamentals of harmony, the basics of harmony, wending their way into the collective consciousness and into the long-held memories in this area to support the ability to integrate all the different diverse groups who have resided in this area, to find the commonality that connects them. Particularly in many cases, the souls could come back again and again. It's very common for souls to return to certain locations on Earth because those locations hold certain energy frequencies which are supportive of their evolution and interface with the DNA in such a way as to allow it to restructure itself in an evolutionary fashion. You don't have to actually be standing on the mounds as I am to experience this effect. This is for everyone watching this video, that the information has no boundaries in space-time, and it moves through this healing and speaks directly to the DNA of the physiology to restructure the capability to integrate and harmonize in a world full of diversity, to find the commonality. And in that point of commonality, union, there is a balance point right deep within the unity or the union element of being, which allows for transformation of the heart, expansion of the capacity to love and to appreciate love, to understand the heart of the soul of creation, this vast and eternal heart, and to restructure through the evolution of the DNA, modifying the actual structure in the chest area of the physiology in order to accommodate far, far greater, far vaster ability to love. Thank you for being with me and for being together with this duet that we had this afternoon, this beautiful timekeeper behind me, this beautiful tree, and the great mounds which sit in the junction points of the energy vortexes in this area. Please join me again. Thank you.